Have you visited any foreign countries? Yes, I've been abroad a couple of times, first to France, then to Switzerland and Hong Kong. I particularly enjoyed the France because it's so different to my own country. I also love to travel to UK. How long have you been learning English? I began studying English at school when I was just 6 years old, and I've been working on my language skills ever since. I'm 27 now, so I've been an English student for 21 years. Do you have many friends? I have more than 10 friends and I'm not sure if I should say this many. However, I have more than 30 friends in my school days. With the passage of the time, the number plummeted. If I count my Facebook friends as real friends, the number would go high. How often do you go out with friends? I meet my friends almost twice a week. I love to spend my weekends with them and sometimes I visit different places, watch movies and discuss different topics with them. I do not go out with all my friends. I mostly hang out with 2 to 3 buddies and go out with them almost 3 to 4 times a month. Tell me about your best friend at school. My best friend at school was John and he was a great friend. He was tall and brave. He taught me how to show courage when we are in trouble. He has a great impact in my life. Though he lives in Australia now, we regularly communicate via Skype. I specifically like him because he was more like a brother than a friend to me. Which is more important to you, friends or family? To be honest, family comes first. However, there are some friends who become our family members. The bond between family members is often stronger, but this does not mean that we do not have friends who are less important in our life. Being with the family makes us who we really are. Our friends make our life worth living. Is your name common or unusual in your country? Statistically speaking, this is not a very common name. However, from my experience, I can tell that I have personally met at least 10 others with the same name but with a different family name. What sorts of food do you like eating most? I prefer homemade food and a fan of my mother's recipe. She's an amazing cook and I always enjoy her cooking. Whenever we go to a restaurant, we like to order Chinese menus. Apart from that, I like buttered popcorn pizza, Indian masala dosa, Mexican tacos, donuts, and sandwich. A mixture of many foreign foods items actually. What do you do with the photos you take? After I take around 20 to 30 photographs in my camera or my mobile phone, I connect it to my laptop and sort out the best clicks. Then I name those phones according to the theme and prepare those to upload to my Flickr account. Flickr is a great photo storing and sharing website owned by Yahoo, and it offers enormous storage space. Sometimes I share a few pictures with my friends on Facebook and Instagram. I usually print a photo if you want to give it to someone or frame it. Tell me a little about your country. Well, Russia is the largest country in the world, occupying about 1/6 of the world's surface. It's largely an industrial country and one of the most developed world's economies. As it's so large, it encompasses whopping 9 time zones and has a variety of climates and geographical features. Which part of your country do most people live in? As far as I know, almost 10% of the country's entire population lives just in one city, in Moscow. It is an interesting fact taking into account that Russia is the largest country in the world. The second most populated city is St. Petersburg, but Moscow and St. Petersburg are attractive to people because there are more jobs on offer than in other cities in Russia. Do you like your job? I do, mainly because it's never boring. I love challenging tasks. In fact, the more challenging, the better. Of course, I used to spend a lot of time and energy, but a lot of effort in order to complete such tasks successfully, but job satisfaction that gives me significantly outweighs the hours, the stress and the hard work. Among other things, there's nothing to complain about as my remuneration is more than adequate, let alone all the perks that my employer provides. What do you dislike about your job? Well, I have that I often have to work against the clock to meet deadlines, and it seems that I'll never be able to escape this constant rat race. I feel this jam-packed schedule is robbing me of my life. Tell me about the main industries in your country. As far as I can judge, the most lucrative sector is manufacturing. It seems that the goods that aren't produced in China simply don't exist, and I don't even doubt that it manufactures more goods than the rest of the world combined. China is one of the world's biggest producers of toys, textiles, apparel, electronic, you name it. Also, the economy relies heavily on agriculture. The dominant agricultural product is undoubtedly rice. Besides, China grows wheat, tobacco, potatoes, peanuts, soybeans, corn, tea, and oilseeds. Do you like people taking photos of you? If someone asks me first and I feel like being captured in a photo, I don't mind. Otherwise, I do not prefer to be in a photograph, especially with less known or unknown people. I think this is a personal choice and I'm not the type of person who likes taking selfie or self-photograph now and then. How popular are bicycles in your country? Well, I would say bicycles are moderately popular in my hometown. It was widely used when I was a child and I have seen so many people using bicycles to reach their destinations. In fact, the majority of people used to ride bicycles to travel to and from their offices at the time. But the motorized vehicles have become more popular these days and this trend has decreased the prevalence of bicycles. However, it's a good sign that many young people these days are using bicycles. How often do you ride a bicycle? Honestly speaking, I scarcely ride a bicycle these days. Busy lifestyle, faster speed of motorized vehicles, and our apathy to get involved in physical activities have forced us to use a bicycle less often. Once in a while, I ride a bicycle and that's primarily to have fun and not to travel. Personally, I more often use a car than a bicycle because the former one is faster and more comfortable to ride in. When do people give gifts or presents in your country? In my country, we mostly give gifts to others on a special day like a birthday, wedding ceremony, and an anniversary day. It's a widely followed custom to exchange gifts during the Christmas holidays. We often buy gifts for a classmate, colleagues, or a teacher on their farewell dates. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos or visit our blog https mirrorieltsreviewer.blogspot.com. Good luck!